Hi guys, today I'm talking about hypothetical past, which means a situation that could have happened provided that something else had happened. We use third conditional to talk about hypothetical past. Okay, let's start and see where we go from here. The webcam was broken, so I took it back to the shop. However, what would have happened if the webcam hadn't been broken? That is the question. Let's look at the sentence in the third conditional. So, if the webcam hadn't been broken, I wouldn't have taken it back to the shop. Okay. We have the if clause. In the if clause, we have what tense? Can you look at this? Hadn't been broken. That's past perfect. That's right. And in the second part, we have wouldn't have taken. A lot of you make mistake and just say wouldn't took, for instance. That is not correct. You need would or wouldn't have and then taken. He didn't remember his credit card, he paid in cash. However, what would have happened if he had remembered to take his credit card with him? So, if he had remembered his credit card, he wouldn't have paid in cash. He wouldn't have paid in cash if he... D is missing. These two clauses can switch places, meaning you can start a sentence with he wouldn't have paid in cash if he had remembered or his credit card. I didn't find a petrol station, so I ran out of petrol. Can you do this on your own? Let's see. Stop here, as I will give you the answer. If I had found a petrol station, I wouldn't have run out of petrol. Fourth one, we didn't go to the right gate, so we ended up missing the flight. However, if we had gone to the right gate, we wouldn't have missed, or we wouldn't have ended up missing the flight, or we wouldn't have missed the flight. Next one, where are we? Fifth one. She didn't have small change for the machine, so she didn't have her morning cup of coffee. We can start this sentence. Let's reverse it, make it more difficult. She would have had her morning cup of joe, of coffee, if she had had small change for the machine. So she would have had her morning cup of coffee if she had had small change for the machine. However, she didn't have small change for the machine, so she didn't have her morning cup of coffee. I didn't pass my exam because I hadn't studied enough. However, if I had studied enough, I would have passed all my exams. If I had studied enough, I would have passed my exam. However, I didn't pass my exam because I hadn't studied enough. Here we have past perfect in the first sentence because it happened prior to this, me not passing my exam. I got a full refund because I had the receipt with me. However, what would have happened if I hadn't had the receipt with me? If I hadn't had the receipt, with me, I wouldn't have got or gotten a full refund. If I hadn't had the receipt with me, I wouldn't have got or gotten a full refund. That's right, we do need to had here. So if I hadn't had the receipt with me, I wouldn't have got a full refund. I waited until the sales as I didn't want to pay a full price. However, what would have happened if I had wanted to pay a full price? If I had wanted to pay a full price, I wouldn't have waited until the sales. I wouldn't have waited until the sales. If I had wanted to pay a full price, I wouldn't have waited until the sales. However, I didn't want to pay the full price, so I waited until the sales, guys. And the last two, I'm going to leave it for you to do. Write your answers in the comments and I will check whether they are correct or not. That's it for this mini lesson. Hopefully this clarifies the third conditional, and see you in class. Bye.